Michael Vandergrift, MCV Realty Group.
Just to help our team grow and help our clients so much better, in this,
Hello, everyone. Michael Vandergrift, MCV team leader, MCV Realty, coming to you live again with the Wednesday morning market update for the 16th of November, 2022. Market's still chugging along. We've seen a lot of signs of slowing. We're still seeing, but it's still we're very consistent and persistently going. And here in the Fort Wayne and surrounding area market, we're a lot more stable, and we don't see highs and lows as big as some we see nationwide. In some of the faster growing areas that even in our area, we're going to see those prices probably drop more than normal. But for the most part, we're chugging along, still the same numbers. That's why I check it every week to try to get a heartbeat of it, to see where we're at exactly. And this morning, I actually went a little more in depth on showing some more market things. I don't typically pay too much attention to the price drops, as some people do, and some people think that's an indicator things. But the problem with that is the seller decides the price they're going to list it at, whether you as their agent agree with that or not, or whether you believe the market's going to bear that. That's up for debate. So, a seller can list their property for whatever they want, because, they can. I always tell people there's three places you can go when you're selling your home. You can go into, it can not sell because you overpriced it, and we call that never land. People can ask whatever they want, and we call that dreamland, because it's what you want to get. And then, what we try to do when we price it, to price it right, is you want to price it with what the market's showing us, so that you price it, and that's what we call reality. And those are from homes that have already sold. So pricing it right is always key in any market, to get top dollar, is making sure you price it right from the beginning. So current active available homes, looks like we've got about 433, which is down just 3 from last week. So it's, inventory's still down a little bit. We're seeing from the last 7 days. New listings were up 6. So that means they're still selling faster than they can come on the market at the moment for the last 7 days. Sold, we're down a little bit. Pending, we're down just barely. Average price was about $230. We did see median sale price over median list price by about $5,000. So homes, once again, for the last 7 day period, are showing, and we saw that in the average as well, a little bit over. So we're seeing that homes are going, once again, a little over list price, sale price. Average days on market dropped down to a more normal number, about 16. Long term, we see that about 12, 13 over the 12-month period. But long term, when the market does continue slowing as we expect it to do, we're going to see that average days on market get much higher. Historically, it's probably more like 30 or 60, and it won't be as quick. Right now, we went from crazy market, 3-4 months ago, where houses were selling in a day or two. We're seeing it slow up a little bit, to more like 3 to 5 days. So it gives the buyers a little more opportunity to get out there and see more and have the opportunity to get more. We saw lowest home sold was about 53,000. Highest home sold was about 679 over the last 7 days. And, what I dug a little deeper into this morning, and showing really the market and the struggles that, especially when the market was crazy and you were getting so many offers on almost every house, we saw FHA buyers struggle. And I kind of looked at cash and FHA, because the royal flush in real estate is a cash offer, no appraisal, no inspection, so that's almost guaranteed it's going to close. So we see historically, FHA as a percentage of accepted offers and sold homes, historically long term, it's about 20%, of sold homes went FHA. We see over the last 24 months, drops down to 10.3. Over the last 12 months, about 10.6%. And over the last 7 days, we're seeing 7.6. So we're seeing a pretty competitive seller's market for the last 7 days. And then we see the same thing. It's inverse with cash. The more cash offers you have, the less FHAs. It seems there's a relationship there. If we look back over the last 7 days, 28% of the sold homes were cash. You look back to the last 12 months, it's 21%. We look back about 24 months, it was 20.3%. And if we look back long term, as far back as the IRMLS shows, which I'm not certain what the start date on that was, we're looking about 18.5%. So you can really show the strength of your market based on that. As the FHA offers go down and cash offers go up, you're in a seller's market. But we believe it's going to balance, and it does go up and down. That's why I always tell people the market's going to do what the market's going to do. And just like I tell sellers, we're going to get as much as we can. We can't decide the market. We can only, market your home to get top dollar and get it out there, get it exposed. Because the market's going to bear what a buyer's willing to pay, and that at the end of the day is what it is. And I had another thought, but I lost it for a second, so I'm trying to bring it back. Yeah, we're looking current buyers per listing about 6.1, and that's pretty much what we're looking at in today's market. Yeah. So if anybody's got I know what it is. It's your situation. I get people all the time that ask me. This is, it's I don't know what houses are going to be priced or what they're going to be when you're ready to buy a house. I don't know. That's why it's so important to get the pre-approval right off the bat. It's a small credit hit. People flip out about that credit hit, and from my understanding, it's at max 15 points. I don't know. Somebody correct me on that. I'm not a lender, but from what I'm understanding, it's a small hit. If that little hit to your credit is going to hurt you that bad, buying a house is probably not in your near future. But I don't want to detour you. But what I do want to explain is you've got to know what your purchasing power is, or you're just shopping blind. You don't know what home you can afford. You don't know what your monthly payment's going to be. That's why you've got to get that pre-approval early. Yeah, it does expire in 60 to 90 days depending on the lender, but they've got your data. It's going to be easy to update it and rerun it again when you're ready, and you've got a baseline to go off of. So that's my little pitch on that. That's always the first step I tell people. You got to know what your purchasing power is. Otherwise, you're just blind. You're fishing without bait. You're not doing nothing. So, all right, get at me. Let me know what I can do to help you out. If you have any further questions, I love helping people out. And if I don't know something, I'm going to find out for you and get you the right answer and help develop a game plan for you, designed for you by us. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and everybody make it a great day. Grace and peace.